Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Tensura Dungeon. Last time, we were testing out our newly acquired Limitless. So this is a very powerful skill, the evolved form of disastrous physic. Yeah, this is pretty cool. We can just throw spirit bombs whenever we want. The attack range for like the maximum amount of. Huh? Okay. Oh yeah, I can't hurt animals because of our book that says I can't hurt animals. But yeah, we can just throw spirit bombs. Also, the hold cooldown timer apparently just doesn't matter because I can just spam things even when it's on cooldown. So I can just go ahead and spam condition rewind, even though it says I'm supposed to wait 20 seconds, and Limitless is now mastered. So that's pretty cool. Looks like the time for all that stuff goes down by half. I'm gonna assume, and now I'm gonna assume some of these things just work a little bit better, like odds, and a little bit cheaper. Telekinesis. This is the, oh yeah, I'm still on the break pickup version of it. Telekinesis, this is basically an insta-kill, or at least it does a whole lot of damage, so like that. This version apparently does care about the cooldown though, and I'm going to. Interesting. Now that it's mastered, I actually care about the cooldown, but the cooldown was just didn't work beforehand. And it looks like Spirit Bomb has a much longer cooldown. But yeah, a very cool skill. What I didn't realize last time, and what I just learned between episodes I was doing more grinding, is that apparently it also has resistance nullification. So, oh, that's terracotta. It's being smelted up. So I realized this because I took this new skill and I was using it when I was going carrying grinding, because I did make it to 9 million EP, which is apparently 82%. I think the number is like 11.11 million or something weird like that. It's definitely not a round number. It could just be 11, but it's weird. It's an odd number. So that's good. So I'm working on that. That's going to take. Each carrion does about zero point 0.9 million EP at a time. Or, yeah. Each one it gives 13,000, so it moves that number by 1. And then we get 3 things for a total of between 60,000 and 150,000. So on average, it is about 0.09 or zero point 0.1. Somewhere's in that range. So every time I kill a carrion, essentially this number goes up by 1. 10 carrions, 20 carrions, basically all I have to kill now. But I had other grind stuff I wanted to do between episodes too. So I went flying around to all the various structures because someone asked for a showcase of Creator, and more specifically a showcase of Creator's whole thing where you, with the whole anti-skill mode. So I attempted it. Oh, I'm taking damage on behalf of a goblin. Apparently, I have a friendly goblin down here that's getting beaten up. I didn't even have to do anything. Our goblin just did it for me. So, yeah. I went looking around to see if I couldn't find any frog lights, because I could have sworn there were a couple structures that had them, and I thought I already had one anyways. So I couldn't find any structures with them, except for the Temple of Time already has an ochre frog light for us. I just need to look up how we get the other two. Or I am somewhat tempted just to give them to myself. It's just kind of annoying. Go to the nether, find a magma cube, break it into little magma cubes, feed them to frogs that take forever to find. Basically just for a showcase of a skill that I've seen before, but someone was asking about, so I might just cheat over that skill. Um, anyways, so there's that. Also, I need to get a researcher back because I just completely skipped my mind before. 64 is all I need for this. A repeatable researcher. There we go, researcher reacquired. I'll use the super good enchantment book I have and put it on this. I also do want to give this thing crushing real quick, because apparently that's probably responsible for why this scythe is so much weaker. Books, engravings, or I guess engravement. 150 levels, kind of a little bit of a waste. I should have gotten rid of some, but we want to give this crushing. So now what sort of damage does this have? 122.5. Okay, so crushing's a 50% boost to damage. I didn't realize it was that strong. So, yeah, we can more reliably use the scythe once again, so that's pretty nice. It's still half the speed, but the extra attack range and all the extra the extra mobs you can hit with it still make it pretty good. Come on. Apparently disabling swipe just does not work on that or something. Anyways, how does this work? Oh, I forgot that I have mob griefing on because I was trusting Spirit Bomb, and I thought maybe that would help. How am I supposed to do this? It's uneasy. Let's see, for Creator, you need all of the frogs, and then you need Uneasy Alliance. How do you get Uneasy Alliance again? Is that another thing? I don't actually remember. It's something to do with bringing a ghast to the overworld. I don't remember what else you need to do, though. Is it basically have it on a lead, maybe? Let's attempt it. That one's simple enough to go test. I have plenty of leads just hanging around somewheres. Over the rainbow. Where are you? Oh, did I really toss all of them? Okay, I know I had leads somewheres. There's no way I just got rid of all of them, right? There they are. Is it have a ghast on a lead in the overworld? Is that what it is? Okay, that's not Uneasy Alliance. Do I specifically have to bring the ghast through the nether portal? I severely doubt that I brought a ghast through the nether portal in the original series where I got Creator this way. I'm almost 100% sure I just got it in a capture cell. I think I'm probably just missing part of this, so I have to look that up. I need to go look for a bunch more frogs anyways and remember which ones I need. So I guess I'll double check that. Is there anything else I thought of that I wanted to do real quick? I don't think so. I think at this point it is, let's see, I think it is just grinding. I'm going to go ahead and get Raphael in a little bit, probably after our evolution to avoid losing all of that. Actually, no. I want to get Great Sage before we evolve because I believe that when we do true Demon Lord evolution, we lose 10,000 souls. And we need to be at 20,000 and have Raphael to get Merciless and thus be able to get Beelzebub. We're kind of running out of things in this series, like at this point. I suppose it's grinding time, and I guess I'm going to attempt to bring Limitless through the dungeon with me. I can't use the ultimate skills against a boss, but I should be able to use its nullification effects. And I'm curious if it is resistance ignoring or if it is nullification ignoring, because there is a very big difference. Yeah, I want to test it. Plus, now that the site's a little bit stronger, I'm good for it. But you know what? We're gonna make this run real quick. I'm just gonna teleport down to the boss room and just go into the boss rush chamber real quick. Revival. I really would love to be able to use the recording crystals, but yeah, they don't really work right. Wait, if I'm going specifically for the boss rush, I need to do this teleport instead, because that one just keeps breaking. Anyways, we know we can beat the giant centipede. This place is just gonna burn up because I can't actually put out that fire. The Ogre Lord. Let's just fight it. I'm going in with nothing. It's got unique skills. Oh, you actually did quite a bit of damage, and my infinite regen is... Wow, I am fully stuck right now. Usually I have some sort of skill that lets me escape from that one. I'm going to assume that was EP drain once again. Or energy steal. Do I have a weapon without energy steal? Not really, besides the Master Sword. And that's not really enough damage to be able to stand up in a fight. The problem is every weapon we have is too strong or has energy steal, and I would like to test something without energy steal at some point. Okay, so this one can hit and do a little bit of damage. Oh, Dead End Rainbow is what's winning these fights at this point. Cool. Yeah, I really like the dungeon. The dungeon is so cool. But by necessity, it is not an actual... Give it to me. Please, just give it to me. No, I want it. No, I want it. It has the frog lights. This is where I saw the frog lights, and I was probably remembering these. And the first time I saw that, I was probably like, oh, too bad I can't take those with me. That's probably what happened. Anyways, our scythe, Mosul and Gozul, neither one of them's around because this area hasn't been loaded. So, you know what? Let's just wait for our friend here to spawn in, and said friend should... yeah, said friend should... Really? It didn't ask us for the, Okay, yeah, you've got anti-skill, of course. Although you have not removed our defenses. Okay, so you've got some sort of self-regen on you. It's not infinite regen, though. Cool. Yeah, the problem is you do not have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is an actual fight, technically. I say that. This thing cannot hurt us. Where is Limitless? There it is. Yeah, you cannot use ultimate skills in boss chambers. And it seems like most of these mobs have anti-skills, so you can't just go ahead and eat them like I did before. Yeah, this is an actual fight. Oh. No passives are toggle, no resistances. Let's go that way. My ultra speed is turned off. What I was attempting to do was that. Okay. So this is technically how this fight is supposed to go. Oh, I can't actually... Hold on, I said no resistances. I did not say no skills at all. Okay, so I have made this technically an actual fight. I have to be incredibly careful here. I have turned off all my resistances before going into this. That makes this a little bit rougher. And because I have done this, I have put this into a situation in which I must win this fight via cheesy methods like this. And, oh. Yeah, yeah, I'm not going to outspeed. Okay, I am not ever going to be able to outspeed that thing's regen via those methods. It will just end up as an EP eating thing again, isn't it? Still no allowing of those, and these ones are actually spawning in. Yeah, these ones spawned in as intended, where they actually had the where they are always spawning in with unique mobs. The black spider seems to be somewhat broken and not always have a unique skill, or at least it doesn't always have those effects on it. Oh wow, this one actually kind of hurts. Am I actually gonna... Oh, I'm gonna lose there. Interesting. The complete disallowal of all skills that aren't, like, in-slot passives makes so many of these fights basically impossible. Also, that is part of the lobby, so you can never actually die, and it doesn't even take the respawn thing. Does that actually turn these off? Oh, it did. There's that. I'm curious if Steel Strength. Can I turn on Steel Strength and still have it work? Other option would be to go ahead and go turn on Berserk. Evil Centipede boss. Eventually, I will just win this fight. Cool, so we can do the boss chamber. Yeah. If I turn on all the resistances and just go full fair fight against all of them, I will eventually win. If I just stand here and take attacks for a little bit, I will eventually beat the Evil Centipede as well. It's just a little bit annoying. And interestingly enough, not every single hit is actually stealing its SHP. And as you... Oh, this one had Tuner. Interesting. So just sit here and do the whole thing over again. Do I have Berserker on a thing? Hold on. Let's get some distance. And Berserker goes on. And, And somehow it is... Oh, hold on. Let's switch over to this one. Telekinesis. Interesting. We have Berserker and everything on now. Extra defense. We're still taking massive amounts of damage, and we're still not even doing enough damage to break through, even with all our buffs. So it's interesting. Like, the bosses in the boss rush. The anti-skill stuff going on in here makes all of these fights super... I'm not even gonna say super difficult. And Tuner takes effect twice. Flash skill, toggle, skill, resistance, on. Cool. So now we're essentially unkillable again. Resistance is... Yeah, we're still taking, like, partial damage because we don't have all the nullifications. But this thing has Tuner and has revived twice already. I think Tuner might work a third time as well. So I'm just hoping this thing dies this go around. Otherwise, I don't know. The enemies in the boss rush chamber, I mean, technically speaking, they are harder to beat than the regular Black Spider boss and any of the other bosses. But that is due to the fact that they arbitrarily just stop you from doing everything to make us fights not just end up like this. So, there we go, actually won. Cool. Free coins, all that good stuff. Oh, and the boss is dead, so our health goes back up to full. The Ogre Lord. Yeah, that fight, the Ogre Lord is super weak, so that one just ends immediately. I am flying somehow. The Tempest Serpent. Yeah, this is going to end up maybe dying to HP, maybe dying to EP. I don't actually know. But yeah, we can win every fight in this boss rush chamber. It's just a question of how long does it take to win. Heal up to full. And I'm just gonna take you on as is. You have over 400 armor. If I turn off all resistances, I might still technically win, but it's a lot more running around and just doing this over and over again instead, and just maybe surviving. Yeah. I think we've basically seen all the dungeon has to offer at this point. I win every fight if I take them seriously and go all out. Just the beginning. Killed Gozor or Mrozul. Cool. So we win every fight. It's just a question of how many times do we want to fight them and how many times do we want to just stand there and beat them up for eternity. Anyways, we got the Serpent Boots there, and we got the Minos Trident. Holy Coat, extra stats in both hands. Oh, it looks kind of cool. It does decent damage. It seems to have, like, an extra attack effect, like it... I'm not entirely sure what's happening with that one. Okay, so that's what it was trying to do. Do I cancel it? Okay, that lasts a while. And do it. Okay, I want to test that on a boss. So let's head back up to the boss rush chamber. And let's just test that on the evil centipede, because that one should be spawning back in and just... Oh, the ogre lord's already back up. Rule violation confirmed. Please carry on, adventurer. Oh, we actually got the pop-up there? Are we going to see a dryad come to attack me if I do it one more time? Please carry on, adventurer. You are breaking the rules, but I don't want to carry on just yet. I want to see it happen. I love how I was going to test, like, getting the gas thing and getting creator back, and I have just completely gotten sidetracked now that I might actually have a chance at the whole getting beaten up by a dryad thing. So, I'm gonna wait for this thing to respawn. We're gonna do it. Here we go. It actually spawned in with the orc friends this time. That hasn't happened in the last few attempts. Ogre subordinates. Oh, you're actually... Interestingly enough, I'm just sort of stuck in place when I do like the basic attack. Where is the orc lord itself? Also, I cannot escape that one, interestingly. Usually I don't have to worry about it. Alright, can you stop spamming that move, please? You have been eliminated. Rule... oh. You have been eliminated from the universe. Like, not even the... just complete crash. Aw, I tried to get a thumbnail right before I was just completely obliterated by the dryad, but apparently I didn't get it. Dang it. I tried to get the thumbnail and apparently the crash happened first. Also, true death, no respawn tokens for us there. Nope, just straight annihilated. Ooh, we got a decent amount of souls there, so if I get a Raphael, I can just go ahead and do that now. Actually, 5 wisdom shards I think is all I need for Raphael, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll eat 10 to be sure, but I think I just need to go get a little bit more EP for this. So there's that. You can go back in there. Let's just go beat up some random leech lizard somewheres or something. What am I missing for Raphael? Great Sage is mastered, right? Oh yes, cool it is. I just wanted to make sure. Ultimate Raphael. Master Greats. Once again, I forgot you need to generate for it. Cool. And I do not have a degenerate in this run. I never actually found a Shizu since restarting. But that's simple enough. I just need to analyze a Shizu. Or I believe just go ahead and... Oh yeah, I just need to kill one more Shizu and I get it for free. So let's just do that real quick. Degenerate's going to be a little bit... Wait, no. Degenerate is super, super easy to train up. That's right. You just need to... do like it's like isolation thing without looking at anything and just keep spamming it. That's what it was. Go away, creeper. There we go. Degenerate has been earned. Thank you for the stuff. Did I just pick that stuff up with the spear? It was probably this, but it kind of felt like I picked it up with the spear, so I'm going to take it and say it looks cool and let me pick it up with the spear. Anyways, Degenerate, master that real quick, and we'll get... go ahead and get to the thing. Generate crafting synthesize. You need to target a living entity. Separate. Craft. I don't think crafting actually lets you do anything, but it does let you get the levels above that. Synthesize. Synthesized does not work on the target. Oh yeah, that only specifically works on spirits. Oh yeah, you just spam separates while... Oh yeah, spam separate while looking at ore. That's how you do this, the easy way. Oh, it's on cooldown? Apparently it does eventually get a cooldown. Does this work like looking at random blocks, or do I specifically have to look at blocks like that? Cool. So, it's gonna take me like 2 minutes, maybe if I can find enough ore here. Actually, what I can do is just, like, buy a full stack or two of iron ore blocks from the shop and just use those. I've been short on resources for a while because I forgot I could just do this. I forgot this was an option. Cool. Just buy 128, which is to say 2 stacks of coal. Just put all of these down and synthesize them all, and that should be good enough. So I'll see you in a moment once this is all mastered. Then we're heading back into the dungeon real quick so I can go see a dryad again and try to... Yeah, I still want to see the dryad and try to get a thumbnail of it, because it's kind of funny. That is getting the thumbnail. I bought way more coal than I needed. Anyways, I believe I can just go beat up anything for a little bit extra EP, and that should be the... Yep, Degenerate was sacrificed to evolve into the ability Raphael. Did that take 2 million EP? That took 1.5 million EP. Raphael's only supposed to take 1 million, isn't it? I thought it was. Yeah, why did it take an extra 500,000 EP? Maybe that was a more recent change that I don't know. Anyways, BTRUltima name you like. If we can master Raphael and get to the whole, like, name thing, I might try naming it CL instead of Raphael, instead of Frieren. Frieren has special things that happen, obviously. Welcome back, Master. I've taken care of things. Oh, but, yeah, we named it Frieren last time because I had just finished watching Frieren and it had some special stuff going on. Be able to successfully acquire new abilities, Merciless. There we go. So now I don't have to worry at all about doing Demon Lord evolution. I'm just going to wait until we have enough to evolve all the way anyways. Anyways, a whole bunch of cool stuff now done. Awesome. We have Raphael. We're going to start working on that. We have Researcher again. I just need to go ahead and enchant all of our armor and stuff and tools. Would like to get Creator, but frogs are going to be annoying, and I think that's it. Yeah, I think for Creator... Oh. Oh, okay, that skeleton has, like, I think that's 13? I think 13. 13 is the broken one, right? I think that's the broken music disc. Anyways, let's go get our soul back from up here in the boss rush chamber. Rule violation confirmed, move on. Okay, so don't try and mess with the ogre lords again. Oh, what? Killer Dryad fell out of the world. Okay, then. Killer Dryad died and it was not supposed to. That's what just happened. Okay, so I am in creative mode, back in the boss rush chamber. I am just going to fly and go get our stuff back. I am not allowed to enter this area anymore. That could be a problem. Oh. I see what the problem is now. I think things broke. We are not allowed to enter the dungeon anymore. I have a feeling we are not allowed to enter the dungeon for the next hour. That could be a problem, because my soul thing is in there. Can she kill me in spectator mode? Slash game role. Game mode, spectator mode. She killed me in creative mode. I have a feeling she can probably kill me in spectator mode, too. Also, where is my soul thing? I need to be in creative mode, I think, in order to pick up the souls. Either that, or I have died in such a way that our soul thing no longer exists, and we are now eternally stuck at 2040 health. Game mode C. Is there a certain dryad coming to beat me up and kill me? No. Cool. So yeah, the dryad killed us so hard that she has broken our health system, and we are at eternally 2040 health because we no longer have a soul shard to pick up and regenerate with. Cool. Hold on. I need to get a picture of her. I believe that custom NPCs is broken in this world for some reason, but I need a picture of her just about to wallop us. Add custom NPCs. I'm still in creative mode, right? Is this gonna work this time? Cool. It didn't work before. Scale entity dryad. Ah, dang it. It's a model that's gonna be messed up like that, so I legitimately need her to come out here and try and kill me. Awesome. This is gonna go well. Slash game mode survival. I think I got a picture of her. No idea. Okay, I took a couple extra deaths to make sure I got a actually good thumbnail for it. I go back in time, I actually lost 1,000 souls. I don't think you're supposed to lose souls when you die, but okay. Anyway, Merciless, they're cool. We can now do alteration for whatever we want. Cool. Don't need that anymore. So I guess, since we're locked out of the dungeon for the foreseeable future. Oh my goodness. The Dryad destroyed us so thoroughly that she literally deleted part of our soul. Our soul will never be complete again. Hopefully that gets fixed when we evolve. But oh my goodness. Yeah, don't mess with the Dryads. The Dryads will knock you around like nobody's business. Like, literally unkillable gods, basically. Still a dragon over here? Oh, there's still one of the... This is still the 1,000 health lightning dragon. Oh, cool. Oh. Whoops, that was my dragon. Whoops. Well, we have Thunder Breath now. Didn't even recognize that. Anyways, what are we up to for the rest of the day? I still have to figure out how to get the Ghast achievement we need for this. So, I guess we're getting creator and working more towards evolution, I guess is what we're up to for the rest of today. I'm probably just going to give myself the frog things, but Uneasy Alliance. I want to remember how to do this one legitimately. Oh. Yeah, that was easy. So I had every step done except for the final one, which is just kill the thing. Okay then, cool. So there's that done. I could go frog hunting. I know where there's swamps. I've seen all the frogs I need. I would just need but I just need to get 2 frogs to breed in like a snow biome to get the frost frog to spawn and grow up and all that nonsense. I'm just giving myself the frog lights. Basically, I don't actually need creator for anything. I am just doing this because someone asked for a showcase of the anti-skill skill inside of it. So, I'm just gonna do that. Anyways, creator. I guess I can do this now. Gourmand. Do I have an empty bar? I have a couple. Yes, I do. Cool. So, creator. It has an analytical analysis skill, much like everything else. Appraisal. I think it's appraisal level 2 or something. Skill creation. So you can make basically any of the base game ones. Any of the base mod skills, none of the extra ones. Suppressor is a base game one. Cool. Villain, we need to kill a bunch of Falmouth soldiers for, which apparently do spawn in when you get to the Falmouth leader, so we can do that too. Any skill though, that's what we're going to get. Become immune to damage from magic, skills, and battle will, destroy barriers, and block skill usage of other creatures. You have temporarily gained anti-skill. That's it. Someone asked for it to be showcased. That's it. Let's just get Hinata. Let's spawn in a Hinata real quick. This is probably the best way to show this one. So spawn egg, Hinata. Where is she? That's Charybdis. Hinata, there she is. 1 Hinata. I can buy 19 more. Let's just get her to spawn in. She gets an instant hit in on us. Actually, I am attempting this. I am unsure of part of this. It says Akash is still around, but I could have sworn I just killed Akash. Anyway, let's get to the phase change. Any skill is in the hotbar. It will stay activated. I need you to do your super slash... I'm still taking severance damage? Why am I taking severance damage? Don't I have resistance to that? Anyways, we're just here. So... Oh, condition rewind doesn't work against that. Did I just crash again? Yeah, I believe we just crashed again. She just did the... not the disintegration death, the other one. Okay, so I did in fact die. Our soul continues to be broken. We are still maxed out at 2040, so that's a thing. Also, that was entirely my bad. Anti-skill specifically only works if it's in slot, and I switched away to try and get to Gluttony so I could get Isolation and get rid of Severance. So that was my bad. I do need to do Tensura edit skill, anti-skill real quick to be able to... in order to showcase this again, because you do lose access to it. Creator is right here. There's the cat scratching at my door. She'll just have to be good for a moment. Anyways, I specifically just... And I can't do anti-skill because I just already did anti-skill. So let's just grab Thrower. And... I think I have to get rid of Thrower. Ability on that is 0 now, but I can't do anything with it because I still have Thrower. Oh wait, no, there we go. Anti-skill, cool. So we have anti-skill again. As long as anti-skill is in the hotbar, it works. That's how it goes. Today is 9/12. But because of the crash that happened with my death, I don't have a death marker, so I have to try and find where that Hanada is. I guess I'll go... Do I just spawn in a new one? Or do I was somewhere near a swamp. Like, where's the closest swampy area? Is she down here? I think she might be down there at like the 6600 thing. I don't know. I would have to stop recording and then start a new one in order to look back and see exactly the coordinates. And we're just about at the end, so that would be weird to have like a 2-minute thing just for the outro to edit on at the end. So I guess we'll just spawn in a new one. There's just someone out there. Cool. Anyways, Hanada Sakaguchi, spawner in. Inventory's complete mess. Oh yeah, I can accidentally kill her before she actually summons the spirits. That's a thing. I accidentally did it once. Wargnome's alive? Congratulations, you survived a hit here. Anyways, let's bring her to phase 2 real quick. Is my infinite regen turned off? No, infinite regen is on and maxed out, so cool. Isolation is... Huh? Isn't isolation supposed to be able... Yeah, there we go. It just wasn't working for a moment there. Anyways, her sword must have some sort of severance thing on it, I guess. Is she using Moonlight or Dead End Rainbow? Yeah. So, her only hits that are able to do anything are like the ones that occasionally just do some severance damage to us. All of her other skills do nothing because of anti-skill. Except they're not. Come on. Okay, anti-skill's just not working, and every time I would die, I crash. Cool. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Okay. Apparently she accidentally killed herself with the same attack. Yeah, I really got nothing now. It's she just ceased existing at the same exact time. So we lost a whole lot of DEP that I spent time grinding before starting, but oh well. So I guess that slash doesn't count as a skill, but would we still be immune to... Huh? But yeah, this game is broken. This series has been broken this entire time. Okay. Severance, Holy Coat, Barrier Piercing, Sturdy. Okay. So she was using Moonlight, not Dead End Rainbow, and had like this special severance effects on it. That's why we were losing health and not regenerating it. Cool. That explains part of it. And I guess her super slash attack is just not considered a spell or a skill, which I guess makes... Oh yeah, I guess it makes sense. Like, I don't... There's nothing we can do that's, like, comparable to it besides, I guess, like, Absolute Severance's long-range slash attack, I guess? So, okay. So, Hinata was probably a bad test subject to do, but we already have, I believe Raphael makes us immune to anti-skill, or to magic jamming rather, which is what Charybdis does. Otherwise, I would fly up to a Charybdis with anti-skill, and we would be immune to magic jamming now with anti-skill. But, I think that's it. Gluttony's mastered. How do I do this? Can I just, I keep forgetting they actually changed the command for this one. BTR alteration, gluttony, merciless. You do not possess that ability yet. Do you need Raphael to be mastered for that? I thought... I thought you just automatically had alteration when you had Raphael. I didn't realize that was an effect that you only got when it's mastered. Tantanament, universal, all of creation is that. Alteration, command. Oh, I guess it is mastered. Cool. No MP cost, will be able to get all the rest of the ultimate skills we're after. Cool. Anyways, I did not get as good of a test on anti-skill as I was hoping for you. Sorry, but I technically did. It just I chose a bad test subject for it, but you sort of got to see it. Like, we would have been immune to disintegration if she launched one, which I think is why she never launched one. Or we should be immune to disintegration, but again, in the base mod, disintegration isn't a magic that you can get access to, so maybe not. Although, maybe now that there's an add-on that lets you get disintegration yourself, it would be something you're immune to? No idea. Anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. Next time, I guess we're doing Evolution and Demon Lord and going over a couple of the other... a couple more ultimate skills. We're probably coming to the end of this one. Like, we've fought through the dungeon multiple times now. With Nightmare mode on, it's not a problem to win, it just takes extra time. So yeah, probably a couple more episodes, True Demon Lord, and regular evolution into Overlord next time. I'll probably get Villain between episodes just by spawning in a bunch of the, not Shin, Mark Lauren, Mai, Kyoka, Kiarara, Fulgen, there it is. I'll just spawn in like 20 Fulgens, and each one of them will come with like a group of Falmuth soldiers anyways. Actually, don't kill Fulgen himself, because he can keep respawning them. In fact, I probably don't even need 20 of them. It's just going to be a little bit faster this way, depending on how long it takes to regen. Anyways, I need to kill 300 of these soldiers. It shouldn't be too much of a problem if I keep doing this for a little bit. Plus, Otherworlders have decent EP, so if I use Gourmand in the hotbar as well, we'll just get like a whole bunch of extra ones at that. Anyways, I've gotten distracted here. I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members. Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, and the Phantom Knight. Thank you three so much for the extra support. So for real now, take care, everybody.